Hi, I'm Jacqueline Benstead. I'm a drummer and I'm also in a position of leadership in my work. I think there's a definite correlation between drumming and leadership, and I've put together this video to explore that concept.
I mean, they've got to make you want to follow, not just order you around.
You have to have a good sense of timing.
Listens and actively leads.
You must be aware of the skills that he or she is working with.
I think it's about providing direction and listening to the team to try and make sense of the bigger picture.
I've spoken to a few people that know quite a lot about either drumming or leadership, and I've asked them what makes a good drummer or a good strategic leader. You'll be able to find out at the end which question I asked them. When I first started playing drums, it was about teaching myself the key skills around the drum kit. Over time, I realised that it's not about what I'm doing, but it's about making sure I know what everyone else is doing and keeping everyone together.
How can they make her answer to my beck and call?
The link between drumming and strategic leadership became incredibly clear to me when reading through Leadership as a Performing Art and the 8 Keys to Inspired Leadership. The first is understanding that leaders inspire people, but people have to motivate themselves.
I need to get inside myself, but she's locked my head and stolen.
A strategic leader has to connect with their audience. This is really important for the drummer, and if they're not playing the beat that the audience is wanting or needing at the time, then it's all going to fall apart. The third is recognizing the actual versus the intended impact of your voice. When a leader's message isn't going to the audience in a clear manner, the message gets lost, and that's the same for the drummer. If the drummer's not playing the right beat, or they're playing too loud or too soft, that's going to affect the way that the audience hears you. The next element is listening with intention as opposed to hearing the filters. This is really important as a leader because you have to know what's going on with your team and almost be able to preempt anything that's happening. The same is for drumming. You need to be able to listen to every single member of your band and almost preempt or see what they're about to do before they do it. The fifth key to inspire leadership is facilitating solutions with the right questions as opposed to dictating what the answers are. This is very important for drummers as you need to make sure that you're in line with each member of the band as how you want the song to sound. You can't just play your own thing in your own tangent. With leadership, you need to make sure that you consult each member of the group or any stakeholder to make sure that the outcome is what people actually want. X is the ability to be able to balance action with reflection. Within a team, you need to have peak periods and then balance them out with downtime to be able to reflect on the decisions you've made and plan for the future. It's not sustainable to keep that peak period going. Like with drumming, you can't always be playing cymbals and fills the whole time. The next key to inspired leadership is being able to recognize and reward the talents of others. Within a team environment, you have to be able to know what skills different people have so you can utilize them within the team. You can then reward that person and acknowledge they're doing a great job. When playing drums, you have to be able to know when it's your time to shine and when it's someone else's, when there's a keyboard solo or a guitar solo, or when you just need to hold right back on the drums to really bring out a great voice from your lead singer.
You took my heart out, ripped it to pieces.
The last key to inspired leadership is practice, practice, practice. As a leader, even though you may have natural leadership skills, you really have to draw on your previous experience to see what's going to be happening within your team. It's something that you can work on and you get better the longer that you do it. With drumming, at first it's about learning how you drum, how all the drums work, listening to yourself, and then with a bit more practice, it's about listening to the rest of the team and almost not thinking about what you're doing. You always get better with practice, whether it be drumming or leadership. You don't have to be the best leader or the best drummer to be the right leader for your team or the right drummer for your band. It's about making sure that the right person's in the job to bring out the best in everyone else. During this project, It's made me reflect a lot on my leadership skills and really made me realise that developing my skills as a leader has been a lot like developing my skills as a drummer.
Know your new love rent me asunder, but goldfish heart still wants to pull you
It's made me realise that confidence has always been a large factor with my leadership abilities, just like confidence was originally when I first started playing drums. It's only after I feel more comfortable in my own talents that I'm then able to get the best out of the rest of the band. And I'm not the best drummer in the world, but I know that I'm the right drummer for my band. I feel that way now when I walk into a team, that although I may not be the world's best leader, I can lead the team through whatever project we need, because I have the confidence to do it.
So I guess you have to have a good sense of timing, because you're going to be the one who's setting the pace of everything. And you have to, you should probably look for a little bit of agreement with everybody at the start, but then you're the one who gives everybody the timing, and you're the one who knows when to finish and gives the signal that it's time to finish. So.
Somebody who listens and actively leads.
This person understands the skills of each person in the team and sets the direction, focuses each of those members of the team, keeps them focused on what should be happening, enables delivery and ensures what they're all doing is in line with the broader direction of the team.
Somebody who isn't afraid to take control, so that even when everyone else around them is pulling away and trying to do the wrong thing, it's somebody that can bring everyone back onto the same page and make them work together.
They motivate people by leading from the front, they walk the walk and they talk the talk. They show dedication, confidence, consistency and inspire innovation.
I think it's about providing direction and listening to the team to try and make sense of the bigger picture, and it's about communication and being able to provide a way forward.
A good leader's they've got to make you want to follow, not just order you around. Someone who knows respect has to be earned. So leading a group of people, you have to listen to what each one of them are doing and work out where they fit, so put them together in a cohesive group without making any one of that group feel undervalued. So just acknowledging the skills of the group and then tying those together in a synergistic way.
Needs to be able to listen, needs to be able to modify and change and help these people develop these skills to produce the very best outcomes for the task at hand.
What you